was outside thinking. You ever done that?
Yeah.
Been outside?
You haven't done thinking that, have you?
It's different from inside, isn't it? Different thoughts. Like inside, I think. Have you ever been in the kitchen? Have you?
Yeah.
Well, don't. Use the bathroom like everybody else. That's disgusting. The only stands I like, I stand on TV. And the reason I like that is because you can turn it off. And then it won't disturb you halfway through your set. Because it'll be switched off. With nothing coming from it. Just be gone.
Jewish.
I looked at this guy. I said, "How are you?" He said, "I can't complain." Turns out he could. He went on a 40-minute rant about scooters, those electric scooters. You can't stand those goddamn electric scooters. Fitted sheets. How difficult are they to fit? You try and put that fourth corner on. Very difficult. And those weeds that come through the paving stones, they're annoying, aren't they? Have you ever had that experience? You put them up, keep growing, doesn't matter what you do. You put all those weed killers on, you spend lots of money at Bunnings, and they just keep coming. I thought, I didn't ask you to go on about your manifesto about things for 40 minutes. If you can't complain, don't. Do what the rest of us do. And under your breath, do an internal monologue, and then grumble. And notice that lightscape's on there. And you've been to that lightscape in Kings Park? I didn't think much of it. So I went again. Much better at night. There's lots of trouble in the world at the moment, I've noticed. A lot of trouble. You don't want to go somewhere where there's trouble. I can recommend a place for you. The Middle West. Never any problems there, is there? In the Middle West. Like the Wild Wild East, back in the day. Never problems, are there? I sat there, I was having something to eat. This woman looked at me, she was disgusted. Apparently, she didn't like the fact that I was eating a dead bird. In my head, I was thinking, what's wrong with eating chicken? She shouted at me, she said, "That's foul!" Thought she's got a point. So in future, I'll make sure that I eat with my mouth closed. People don't like to be like their parents, do they? We spend most of our life trying not to be like our parents. And all of a sudden we'll sneeze. And we'll say something like, "Oh, must be hay fever season." And then you think, oh my gosh, that's something my dad would say. And we realise that we're starting to become like our parents. Now, I'm not saying that becoming like your parents is a bad thing, unless you're young, and there's nothing worse. That's as bad as dial-up internet, or getting socks for Christmas. No one wants socks when they're a kid, they want Lego and stuff like that. But strangely, when my kids buy me socks now, I love it. Somebody says to you, "You're just like your mother." I think, no, I'm not. She's got hair. And I used to go to the barber, but that relationship came to a natural end. He died. I've started going back to the barber recently. You do these things, don't you? Go to the barber, sat down, other customers come in and say, "Aren't you next?" I go, "Oh, don't mind me. I'm just here to watch." All that lovely hair. And after a couple of hours of watching, I leave. My mum used to say to me, "You're just like your dad." When she used to say it to me, she used to say it with a lot of Venom is how she used to say it. And it used to get to me. She'd say it with venom, and I need to give you some context. My mum and dad, they're divorced, very divorced. They communicate through other people, and it's always a bit awkward at those social occasions because they won't talk to each other. Very awkward when you're gathering as a family at a funeral. And my mum used to say, "You're just like your father." And it used to get to me because she used to say it like that, as if I was a badly behaved beagle. I'm not. There's nothing dog-like about me at all. And eventually I realised, hang on a minute, people like my dad. He's charming, he's funny, he's got hobbies and hair. All the things I aspire to. But my mum doesn't have any of those things. And my dad retired when he was in his 50s. Now I'm in my 50s. I've retired emotionally. In his 80s he had a stroke. We are a bit different. For years I haven't been stroked. It's because I'm not a cat. I looked at you there and I forgot where I was going. But our parents like to say things to us, don't they, when we're growing up? My mum used to say to me, "You should be seen, but not heard." I thought, oh, challenge accepted. So in the middle of the night, I walked into her bedroom, turned on the light, which woke her up, just stood there. And then, after a couple of hours, I left. Just like my father. That was last week. Every morning, I like to get up in the morning, I like to look myself in the mirror and I say, "How are you?" And I always give myself the same reply. I can't complain. Thanks very much. I've been at things.